Juggalos, 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 jug. Ding, ding, ding. Hello, juggalos. Returning to the farm again. Having a lot of fun with this. Much happier with this than I was with Sakura. Sorry, you probably heard a boom. Because I had to fix the microphone. It was bent up from sitting on my couch. Not me sitting on my couch, but I throw my headphones on there. One side is actually just broken off entirely. There's the puppy. Oops. Yeah, it's fucking hot here, that's for sure. It's 100 degrees today, I think. Or it's supposed to be. I think it's like 95 right now. I was ready to have my sickle out. Whoops. I knew I could have gotten one more tomato. Tomato. I was like, why can't I carry more tomatoes? Oh. I wonder. I wanted to see if I could water the spots with vegetables on them already. Why are those ones not grown today? It's like I forget to water spots without realizing it or something. It's because it's not orderly. Next season we'll have to, if I remember to, I will line these up more orderly. When the fuck does the corn grow? When the fuck does the corn grow? It's taking forever. Oh, I would have missed these two. Whoa, it's already fucking noon. I'll probably do them in that way too, where you jump in the middle. It's a little more efficient and harder to forget because you can just jump from one to the next. Well, I don't know how much water this carries, but it's a lot more than I'm realizing. That's silver for my axe. I think so. Or did I already? I don't remember what I was doing last. Close Tuesdays. Okay, no. So maybe I did turn my axe in already. I'm not gonna check the box. It takes so long to load it. I'm not sure what the girl I'm trying to go for now likes. I think she likes food. I don't know how to make food. I need that axe upgraded so I can cut trees. What could be in there? Okay, it must be with him already. Am I forgetting anything? I don't think so. Yeah, another reason VR is not going to succeed still. It will eventually. I mean, it kind of is. I mean, let's not pretend it's not. It is successful to an extent, but it's... Oh, are you there? No, I don't like you, Kai. Get off my farm. Get off my property. Hippity hoppity, get the fuck off my property. What? Oh. Okay, well, my corn's not growing yet, dude. Oh, wait, is it? Not for free. I think it's cheaper than they sell for, but might as well be friendly with everybody, even the dude I don't like. He was using that to get with the girl, I bet, because she's a farmer. Shouldn't have helped him. And these weird tomatoes that are in the wrong spots. These aren't even growing at all, those plants. Was it how? Oh. See, the other day I was like, oh, I'll work out a little bit. And it's 100 degrees out, and I can't go outside anyway, even when it's not, because of my agoraphobia. So one of the positives of having VR is like, oh, I can work out with virtual reality, right? So, well, Beat Saber isn't. It helps a little bit with cardio, but it's like, it's kind of irritating. The mods break all the time, and it's the same songs over and over again. And any songs you really want to play, you look them up on the mods, and every time anything anime or whatever else is like 10,000 speed. Like, oh, Ultra Extreme, because it's a bunch of fucking retarded losers who have nothing else to their life. So they want to show off by like how good I am at Beat Saber, babe. And the girls pretend to care because they're losers too, because they're like VR chat type of girls. I've actually been in a situation where I was in a public world in VR chat once, and some guy started bragging to a girl. They showed up together, so they were friends already, and he was simping on her super obviously, but then he started bragging about like, you know, I make beat maps for Beat Saber, you know. Yeah, I make some pretty bad Beat Saber map, like bad, like cool, like badass Beat Saber maps, babe. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? Who the fuck cares, dude? How fat is this girl? Where she would care that you make Beat Saber maps. It'd be worse than me bragging about making VTube videos. At least I'm creating something. And have a good reason for it. My fucking mental problems. And they're great videos, top tier, the best VTuber, Don Mega VTuber. Oh, but anyway, then there's a game called Box VR, just box like boxing, and it's like a workout game. It's not really boxing. It's just like a game designed to get you moving around and get get you breathing, you know, get you sweating, get your heart going, and get you a little. It's not like a super, but it's more fitness oriented than Beat Saber. I don't care about like being unfat or anything. I'm fine being a fatty, but I just want to make sure my heart, you know, I want to make sure I'm not dying from my fatness in a year. I think it's great, old man. Thank you. Yeah, so it's not like, oh, I want to work out. Like, I don't care. But Beat Saber, I don't know, something about it kind of bores me. With the Box VR thing, because it's different stuff and it's not music I care about or anything, that I can do it. And I finally am in a situation, because the air conditioner and everything, and blah, 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 because it's so hot, where I can actually handle playing it, because that VR gets so hot, because I had the original Rift, the very first Rift, the very first consumer headset for anything, any company. It's bulky, it's hot, it's got a giant wire connected to it. I mean, I gotta wear headphones the whole time, which are also bulky and hot. I have a giant wire connected to them. And that's already a pain in the ass, right? Like, dealing with all that. And this fucking game, one of the only games in VR I've ever seen like this, it has no way to center your room. To center the play space, basically. Like the area of the... where you're facing and where you want to stand in real life to play it. They offer no way to do that. The closest thing they have, it's a button that says recenter room, but it just recenters where it wants to randomly. Which results in it not being able to be used at all. Can I really not break this shit? What's the point of upgrading this? Gosh darn it. I want to get metal for it, then silver. So I gotta go. What could be in there? Fuck if I know. Oh wait, I have the hoe already. Okay, my bad. For some reason I thought I didn't have it with me. There it is. It's a little late. Maybe I should wait and just do it tomorrow. It's not that late. We'll get there by 5. Maybe 5:30, maybe 6. Could be in there for till like 9. Oh, I don't want to be too tired. If I get there at 5, I'll go in. If I don't, I'll just go in the hot spring and rest. Okay, I'm here. I know, my man. I know. We'll keep it. It's not what I need, but we'll keep it. Oh, okay, we're leaving. We're not leaving, though. Oh, right, there's no time change in there. Oh, perfect. We're gonna rest in the hot spring. Okay, get out. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I did not check the weather. If it rains tomorrow, my doggy and my horse are gonna be mad. Now's my chance to find silver, though. Oh, anyway, I keep getting distracted. What I'm saying is one of the biggest reasons VR is still going to keep not being as big as it should be. Let's put it that way, rather than like fail, because it's not failing. It's doing fine. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's all we wanted. Is because nothing works. No, because it's all like that. It's all like that game. Like everything has an issue, and running VR to begin with. And this is less of a problem now, I'm sure. It's just less of a problem with like modern headset, like the Quest or the Quest 2 or the fucking any of them. I have the original headset anybody could buy, other than the developer version for any company, any headset. So I'm way behind. But the software end of this thing even is terrible. Like it barely works. You know, launch Oculus software to play anything in the Oculus Rift, and it just won't turn on. It just will not turn on. And remember, this is a wired headset. It's not like a fucking Quest where, oh, am I just out of batteries? There is no batteries. I'm connected to I'm physically connected to my computer at all times. And there's always something. There's always 100% of the time. I try to launch it, and I have to it'll open like 20 different things in Task Manager, and it'll open the Oculus software, but the headset will not turn on. This has been a problem since forever. They even gave me a refurbished one because the wire went out in the old one. And the refurbished one has the same issue, so it's a software problem. Okay, perfect. And it's like, oh, you can, whatever, you can deal with it, and you can, but you have to close like 12 different things in Task Manager, which is a pain in the ass when you have a giant box on your head. And then you have to go to fucking keep doing it, because when you restart it again, it might not work that time either. And you have to close all things again. Then you have to do it again, and then it finally works, let's say. And when it finally works, then there's some other issue. Like with the Oculus, there's this glitch, at least in CV1. I don't know anymore if they've fixed this in the newer stuff and their requests and stuff. But the Oculus system software stuff likes to send notifications, right? There are little pop-ups that are like, oh, a new item for your home, which nobody fucking uses the Oculus Home or the Steam Home or any of those home things. They just destroy your GPU and CPU stuff. Waste of resources. But those pop-ups like just pop up randomly just from playing on Oculus at all. Like, oh, you've got more hours of gameplay. Here's a new, something for your home. Those pop-ups break sometimes, very often. And when they do, you get a black square, a black rectangle blocking 90% of the fucking view. And it's permanent. It does not go away. You have to restart the entire headset and go through that process of, whoops, it didn't work right, 12 things. Whoops, it didn't work right, 12 things. Whoops, it didn't work right, 12 things. Oh, it finally worked again. And that can happen anytime. So you'll be playing like VR Chat or Beat Saber or Box VR or whatever for 20 minutes, maybe an hour. You'll be in the middle of, ERPing with somebody or something, and then it pops up and blocks your whole screen. For the record, I don't do that. I'm not going to pretend I haven't, but I'm not doing it anymore. I quit doing that stuff. And it's just irritating. Or you'll be talking, like, I talk to a lot of people on VR Chat now. I like to talk to random people that I just meet at random. That's kind of the only thing. I basically quit VR Chat recently. I'm not really on there much anymore. I didn't quit it entirely, but I'm on there maybe once a week for like a few hours, and that's about it. I don't like being on there anymore. It got really weird once it's just kids everywhere screaming, and you can't meet anybody to talk about anything anymore. And people like me, the stuff I talk about, like, that was already hard to find anybody who would listen to me and deal with me talking about the stuff I talk about. And now it's like kids who just are edgy and start screaming, "Oh my god, you're this, you're that, oh my god." or mad that I call them, what they are. Like they're not their made-up genders. Ugh. Or any whatever else, What? No, nothing. No. You're closed on Thursdays. But it like pops up and just interrupts you and blocks your screen. You have to restart the entire game. And if it's a random person you're talking to, you will never find them again. So that kind of sucks. And even if it's somebody you like are friends with, you're trying to talk and then just the conversation's ruined because you just got kicked out of the game basically to fix that. Let alone if it's something, if you're like having a serious conversation, like somebody's like, oh, I'm suicidal, blah, 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 or whatever else, and you're like trying to help them, or like, oh, I'm dealing with a break, you just basically, helping a friend or whatever, a random person, trying to make them feel better or whatever. How are you supposed to do that when you just get kicked out of the fucking game randomly? It's terrible. And then, even when it does work, even when it does work, it's like, it doesn't. Like the box VR thing. I just wanted to get a little bit of light exercise in, so my heart is pumping a little more. Like a tiny bit of cardio, just something. And that takes 40 minutes to get working because the software and the headset's already hot by then. And it's fogging up and this and that. Barely, it doesn't fog up too bad. I'm pretty good about keeping it from fogging up. But like, you're already annoyed. You're already pissed off. And then I finally get to work, and yeah, the room will not be remotely close to where I need it to be. It's telling me to stand basically in front of a wall. And I looked it up, and apparently that's an issue with that game in general. That's common. And there's not really a way to fix it. There is supposedly, but that option is missing from Steam VR now. It's not there. And so I was like, okay, I'll just move my play space with the OVR advanced tools. Using Steam VR sucks to begin with for me. The headset and my computer, and running Steam at all sucks. But I was like, okay, I can deal with it for a game like this for a little bit. And so I do that, and then I launch OVR, advanced settings, and all that. And I turn the play space mover on, and I move my play space, right? So basically what that means is you set up a control button with this thing where you can drag where your body stands, where it thinks you are. So like, hold on. So like you can, like if I was the character right now in the game, I could pull myself, I could drag my avatar and my viewpoint over to like the rock on the right or something without having to actually move there. And in games like Beat Saber, Box VR, in games that are not VR chat, where VR chat's the most useful because you have such a big, 3D realm to be moving around in. Not 3D Realms, the developer, but you have like just a little space to move around it. Beat Saber, maybe you want to just adjust a little bit, and I did. I ended up playing Beat Saber instead. And you adjust because you're like, oh, well, it's slightly off, and I don't want to go all the way to the settings and this and that, or the settings can't get perfect, so I'm going to do this. And it works for that. So I tried in Box VR. I set it up again, and it was a pain in the ass to set up again because it's overly complicated and convoluted. Because it's simple. It is. I'm not saying the task is difficult itself. I'm saying it's a pain in the ass. There's a difference between, oh, this is too hard for me, this is difficult, and this is annoying. And just because something is easy or simple, just because something's simple doesn't mean it's not annoying and a pain in the ass. It's something I've had to argue with people about before. That's something everybody has had to argue with people about before. And it's like, it's just obnoxious. Let's just go. Like, I don't want to have to spend 40 minutes setting things up to fucking finally get to play my game or do my workout or whatever. every single time. But anyway, I get it set up. I get my play space movers going. I move my play space, right? And it doesn't work. Works in Beat Saber. I'm sure it still works in VR chat like it used to. Refuses to work in that singular game, Box VR. It will not let me move my play space. So the play space, the spot it's forcing me to stand to play the game is still right up against my second refrigerator, which is also up against a wall. So even if I move the fridge, which I'm not going to do to play fucking Box VR, I'd be squished up against a wall anyway. And my fucking cameras wouldn't be able to see me, because remember, CV1 has 3 cameras. Well, it has 2 cameras. I have 3 though, for the one behind me. So it's not as simple as like a quest. Just walk where you want to and do it. I have to do it within my camera view and within, you know, the play space, and it's impossible. I cannot get it to work. And I looked it up, and that game's just, it's an issue loads of people have with that game. It's impossible to play. Unless it happens to, luckily in your case, you're lucky enough that it looks the right way. And has it in the right spot. And I looked, and some people were like, oh, you just have to redo your play space, or redo this, or redo that setting, or this. I did everything. None of it does anything. And that game refuses to let the player move it, and refuses to listen to even where Steam thinks you're at. Like, it just does whatever the fuck it wants, which is not useful. And it sucks. Because I was like, you know, I'll work out today. I'll do something to better myself a little bit. And so I don't die in 10 years because of too much Taco Bell. Because I'm not gonna diet. I don't care about being fat. I don't care about, you know, all that shit. I care about my heart not working, or my my liver going bad or something. You know, I don't drink at all. I've never drank alcohol, so it's like my liver's probably gonna be fine. But you know, bad food does fuck up your liver too. Yeah, but you know, I get worried about stuff like that. I'm old. I just wanted to work out. That game was irritating me. So I played Beat Saber, and it's like, it was fine. Beat Saber's always fine. It's just not fun. Like, it's fine. I wish Beat Saber, I wish people who made beat maps weren't such retards. Why is 90% of the anime songs on there expert plus mode? Why can't I just play normal or hard or regular expert? And then you find an anime song that's normal, and it's actually gameplay wise expert plus. It's like, get good. Well, I'm not playing it as a video game. I'm just trying to have fun. And it's like, okay, well then turn the setting off for fails. Oh, I've done that. It doesn't help when then you're still not hitting a single thing. It's not then. Then it really isn't fun. You know, I don't play games for a challenge. I play games to have fun, unless they're a challenge game. Obviously, I wouldn't be playing this if I was here for a challenge, because this isn't a challenging game. I mean, it's not to say it's easy. I mean, it is easy. Not to say it's like, you know, oh, nothing. I don't know, but you know, go ahead and put your expert plus in there, but make a normal one too. And the other thing is, like, even if you do get good, because I've gotten pretty good with some of those back when I played Beat Saber a lot anyway. And they're still just bad. Like the people making the anime song and like, say there's a few ICP songs, and I do have Chop Chop Slide, but that's about it. They're all done so horribly poorly. Misa, it's me, Barley. What's up, old man? We're holding the cow festival at my ranch tomorrow. Drop by if you'd like. I'll be waiting for you tomorrow. I would like to, but at the same time, I feel like it might get me stuck like the chickens. It's doing nothing for no reason. And I'm not really interested in getting stuck doing nothing for no reason for an entire day. So I might skip out on that event. No, we'll go. I love cows. Sorry for going on and on and on about VR, but it's really irritating. But my point was not just to complain about it. There was a little bit of it. But to say, yeah, like that VR cannot be as successful as it should be when it's such a pain in the ass. Consumers, especially like normal ones, not people who are willing to deal with stuff like that, need things that just work. You know, like just push power and it works. Same reason they buy laptops or spend, you know, $2,000 extra on a pre-built PC. They need just something that just turns on and is doing what it's supposed to do. They can't troubleshoot, especially Zoomers. I've dealt with a lot of Zoomers on VR chat. I've encountered many of them. They don't know how to troubleshoot the most basic stuff. Like, they completely just lock up and don't even understand how to just Google, like, Google how do I fix, or like, you know, the whatever code is broken, just Google the code. They don't understand how to do that. So how are they going to handle when a headset breaks and you have to do like 300 steps just to make it work again every time you turn it on? Or even just occasionally. They're not. That's my view on why VR is not going to do any better than it already is. Sales-wise, yes, people will keep buying because it's a cool sounding product. But will it actually be successful? No. Oops, shit. I don't need this stuff. I get this pretty easy. I'd rather have more vegetables in my bag. You know, you buy a PlayStation 4, you buy a PlayStation 5, plug it in, turn it on, you're playing video games. Okay, not as immediate as it used to be like with Nintendo. Literally plug it in and you put a video game and you're good. But the only annoyances there are like, oh, it's updating, which it does when you're not playing it anyway, usually. Or, oh, it this or that. The same problem is with PC games. That's why a lot of people, like, PC games, compared to, like, number-wise, there's less PC gamers out there than there are console gamers. One, because the price point, yeah, but a lot of that is because playing games on PC is a pain in the ass. There's always troubleshooting, there's always errors, there's always all these things you have to do yourself and figure out and make work that will not work properly to begin with on their own. You know, most people don't want to put up with that, or don't even know how. So, like, I don't see VR being more than what it is now. It's not successful so much, it's just a fad that's popular. Not even hugely popular, it's just barely popular enough to be doing financially okay for itself. It's not exactly some huge thing. It's just doing okay for a niche thing. Oh. And I don't think it's going to do better than that until they fix this. And from meeting people who use Quest on VR chat, they have not fixed it at all. They've fixed some issues, but then they've made other issues. Those things are crashing constantly. Those things are not working right constantly. Like, it's just as bad as the headset I have. It's ridiculous. Sorry, I've been going on about this for like 20 minutes. It just irritated me because I don't know, I wanted to try and be a little slightly healthier. And I got, yet again with VR, a problem. I mean, that's part of the reason I don't want to play VR. I don't play VR chat anymore as much. It's not the main reason. The main reason is the people is all retarded kids now. The other reason, though, is that it's a pain in the ass. Spending, 20 minutes trying to get the goddamn thing to work and then having it break 10 minutes in is just not a fun experience. And like, yeah, somebody make some Beat Saber maps for anime songs that aren't fucking trash, please. Not just not overly fast and 10 million notes, but like, almost no anime song beat maps actually match the music whatsoever on any difficulty that they're on. Like, they're just bad in every possible way. Somebody who knows how to do it, make it better. Wait, I can make does it go bad? Or will it last? Let's put 2 in there as a test. I don't know why it wouldn't last. There, we got like 60 feet? 50 feet. So if I ever want a chicken, we got food for it. If I ever want a chicken. When I'm ready for a chicken. I'm gonna want chickens. You're gonna want chickens. You hear me? You're gonna want chickens. Let's give them more feed. You know when we're really gonna want chickens? Winter. We're not that far away from winter. How much money did we make yesterday? Oh my god. We made a lot of money yesterday. I will say VR is cool still. It works. Like, legitimately works. Not so much on the Quest. As far as VR chat goes, the Quest is... I haven't used one personally, but I've seen how it looks and how it plays. You're not... It's not... It doesn't work the same. It works to an extent, but it definitely feels... It comes off as being 1,000 times more gimmicky still, like the old kind of, guys, look, virtual reality is real kind of thing. It doesn't feel real anymore, like with Quest. But if you get a real headset, yeah, it's still pretty cool. It's still very immersive, still very convincing, even when everybody's an anime girl or a cartoon character or a fucking giant meme running around, or wide Putin. You know, it doesn't matter what they look like or what they are. Your brain is like, yeah, sure, okay, that's a person. That thing's a living creature talking to me, I guess. It's not like you forget you're in real life. It's not full dive bullshit or like hypnosis. That's retarded to ever expect. Maybe not full dive, but like, oh, I totally forgot I'm in a video game. That's never gonna happen. That'd be weird and retarded. Nobody wants that. But is it like, does it work? Yeah, it totally works. It's just a pain in the ass and not worth the trouble. Need hearts to go up, so I'm gonna keep doing that every day. You're gonna deal with it. Oh, is today the stupid festival thing? My farm takes until nighttime to deal with right now, old man. Oh, I need to load my watering can. I don't know when I could do that though. Winter? Not the right farm. Because I need the watering can, or my crops go bad. Winter's the only time I could think of. Okay, there we go. I made it in time. My ranch can't eat a cow. Grandpa said something about fairness. All the cows look good, don't they? Cute faces. Yeah, cows have really cute faces. Good girl, good girl. Isn't nature wonderful? I have a good eye for cows, believe it or not. Cows are treated differently in different countries. But they are well taken care of because they work hard and produce milk. I've started drinking milk now. I think it's delicious. Good girl. Hee, they're all so cute. It's like they're in a trance when they're eating. This cow would beat me in a strength test for sure. Okay, Luzu. I drink a cup of milk every morning. Makes all the difference in the day. I know that, old man. I'm trying to talk to the kid. Wow, they're humongous. Would I get squished if they stepped on me? Yeah, you'd probably die. Oh, hello, Misa. You should drink milk every day. Thanks, doctor. It's almost time to decide the winner. Have you looked over the cows yet? Yes, I have. Everybody gather round. I love cows and I love milk and I love beef. I almost eat beef nearly every meal, if not every meal. Cows will return the person charged, so please go home on your own. Cow festival's over. Yep, I pretty much just eat beef. Beef and things that go with beef. I don't eat vegetables. Again, I need a little bit of Beat Saber or a little bit of beatbox feeling. I don't eat vegetables. I don't deal with that. Homie, don't play that game. Homie, don't play that. But I drink a shit ton of milk. And yeah, I don't know. I don't get people who I go to cooking and look at it every now and then. Not every now, pretty much every day now. And it's ridiculous how many of these fucking retards eat like I don't know what word to use that won't get me in trouble on YouTube, but like they eat like women. And it's like, what are you doing? They eat like women on diets. And they like are proud of it and brag about it. Like, are you not like be a man? Maybe? Maybe then you wouldn't be whining on 4chan all day about being lonely and pathetic. Like, I don't know. I don't do that. That's because I don't care. And because I'm a man, and when I feel like it, I do get in relationships. And it's like, I don't know, maybe it has nothing to do with that. Maybe some of them are married, maybe some of them kids, I don't know. But they sure come off. And like, there's always threads like, oh, what should I need budget, I need a budget. What can I buy to be cheap for like a month because blah 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 happened and I need to save some money. And I was like, well, there's obviously everybody gives this answer on every board. Oh, rice and lentils, rice and lentils. I hate the fucking lentils. Stop bringing up the lentils. Nobody. Why is that? Why would you do that? But okay, they say rice and lentils. Sure, that's cheap. You could technically live off of that. But then they start talking about like for other parts of that, other than just eating rice and fucking lentils every meal. They start talking about like somebody was like, oh, here's the recipe for a cheap chicken dinner. All you need is, and then instead of just all you need is chicken and like mashed potatoes in an instant mashed potatoes box, they start going over like 30 different ingredients they'd have to buy, like 3 pounds of garlic, 4 onions, like this and that, like vine ripened tomatoes fresh from your local farm. Like, what are you going on about? Just eat the fucking chicken. Like, it drives me mad. Every day I go there, it drives me mad. And the chicken's like the smallest part of the meal. The meal is 90% fucking vegetables. That's pathetic to me. I can't stand men who eat like that. And you can say it's a cope because I'm a fat fuck, but I understand I'm a fat fuck, and I'm not some fucking retard who thinks being fat is like, I'm not, what do they call them? What do they call them? Lefty bullshit. The who are like, oh, fat is good, fat is beautiful. No, I'm not like that. But I think men who eat like, I thought you had a tool of mine, but I was wrong. I need silver. And I think if you don't eat like a man, you may as well be a fucking woman, and not a femboy or something. You just may as well be a woman. Like you're pathetic to me, to God, to reality. If your meal consists of 90% vegetables and like a few bites of meat, you're gay. Like, eat real food. These are the same people who cry and whine about fast food and shit. They're afraid of cheeseburgers that have more meat than lettuce and tomatoes. And then they end up with more health problems than people like me. Because they're fucking retarded. I enjoy cooking. That's why I like cooking. I don't eat out as much as I used to because I have fun cooking. And I don't know. I like not going out. Because going outside's hard for me. But it's so irritating. Like, oh, I need to save money. Oh, here's a good meal to save money with. Lists off fucking 300 ingredients that you don't need at all. Here's a cheap recipe for people out there. And this one doesn't even involve much meat. It doesn't even have to involve meat at all. Buy a little bag of mozzarella cheese that's shredded already. Okay? Buy a little can of pre-made pizza sauce. Okay? Not 20 vine-ripened tomatoes, 3 onions, and boiling it for 3 hours or whatever. Just a can of pre-done pizza sauce. Or a jar, whatever. And a little bag of mozzarella cheese shredded already. Or a block of cheese, whatever. If you want to shred it yourself, go ahead, I guess. And then buy a $1 loaf of French bread or Italian loaf. Either one of those will do. They're only $1. They're always $1 at pretty much every single store in the world. In America, at least. Which is the world. Wait, what? Wait, I'm not ready to use that to level it up? That's because I can't chop anything with it. Like, nothing breaks. Okay, so buy your fresh loaf of your baguette or your Italian loaf or whatever. Got your jar of sauce, pizza sauce for, you know, is that watered? That's watered. Let's just double check because I forget. I'm so distracting by myself. Buy your $1 loaf. It was 24%, right? Let's double check because I want to see if it works just hitting a log. $25. Okay. Yeah, you're tired. I get it. And buy either butter that you can melt down or the tiniest bit of oil. You only need a little bit of oil. And you go home. You cut the fucking loaf in the shape of, you know, you cut it in half. It depends how long it is. But you cut it like you're making it into a sandwich, like where you cut through the middle all the way across, and then you cut the size you want of the pizza, because that's what we're making. We're making pizza boats. And put the oil on there, you know, lightly on the top and the bottom, and then you cook it in the oven at like what was it, like 425, without anything on it, for like 3 minutes. Take it out. Then put your toppings on, because it'll be crispy and won't get soggy in the middle like the fucking frozen ones do now. And then you put it back in for like 10, 13 minutes, and you're good to go. That's it. You have a pizza boat. 2 pizza boats, in fact. And out of that bread and those ingredients, you have, from that loaf, from a French from a French baguette, I usually get like 6 fucking pizza boats out of, and I eat 2 at a time. And the sauce, you'll have a shit ton of sauce left over, a shit ton of cheese. And if you really want, like I do, I get little pepperonis in a bag. And that's like, so let's see, the whole order, budget order for 6 meals, depending on if you're like fat like me. So let's say you're not fat like me. Let's say you're a skinny guy who eats less than I do. I mean, those are pretty filling for some reason. They're pretty big, a lot of bread. Let me just check my farm real quick. Okay, it's all watered. Those ones I gotta pick. They're not getting watered. The bread's $1. Literally $1. And the pizza sauce is about $1, or maybe $1.50, $2, depending what brand or whatever you want. And that has a shit ton. That'll last you like 18 fucking pizzas, maybe more. Whoops, why did I do that? Like 3 loaves of bread, basically, worth of pizzas. And the cheese will last, 2 loaves, 3 loaves worth of pizzas. And the pepperonis, they fill those bags up with a shit ton because they're supposed to be, they're sold as a snack, like you're supposed to be munching on them. I don't do that. I'm paranoid about not cooking meat, at least warming it up, because listeria. But you can if you want, instead of eating the piece. But that's like $2 also. So $2 for like $2, $3, $3.50, $4.50, $4.50. Unless I'm forgetting the oils. Like you don't need to buy a bunch, or you can. It's still cheap. So like let's say $6, and you've gotten however many meals out of that, and then $1 each time you have to buy new bread, and you've gotten like 24 fucking meals for like $10. Whoops. And these people instead are like, oh, you need a budget meal? Okay, here's first buy a fresh cut of, prime tenderloin. And it's not even troll post. It's not shit posting. These are real people saying, like, they're genuinely believing this. Buy like the most expensive cut of meat. So you're spending, $15 on the meat. Especially now, you're spending like 25, but you're spending like, let's say $15 on the meat that's only good enough for like 2 meals. And then, can't cook it like meat. We have to have 3 onions, an avocado. I saw that it was genuinely in a few of these recipes. A fresh avocado. You got avocado, 3 onions, 2 things, 2 whole garlics, not like cloves, just the entire garlic. You're gonna need that many cloves. Fresh onion. I already said onions. And you have to buy some fresh peppers. You have to buy the specific spice seasoning mix, or make it yourself with 17 different spices. Did I already do this? I am so lost this whole episode, man. I'm just fucking going on and on and on. And then you're gonna make a homemade sauce. So you're gonna want to buy 5 tomatoes, vine ripened only, exclusively. They cannot be any other way. They have to be GMO free and organic. And Himalayan pink salt only. Don't use real salt. And 6 more onions, 3 more peppers, red pepper flakes. Don't forget to buy self-rising yeast and 12 different ingredients. You need some eggs, you need some milk, you need all this stuff because you got to make your own bread for your bread. Because I guess we're making a sandwich or something with this meat, and so on and so forth. It's ridiculous. It's insane, retarded. It's retarded. You know how to make a cheap meal other than the pizza things I just said? Buy a pound of beef. Buy some fucking cheese. Buy a 80-cent Taco Bell taco seasoning packet. and either hard shell tacos that are done, corn tortillas to make hard shell tacos with, or just buy some fucking flour tortillas, and there you go. Some sour cream if you want. Okay, go to Taco Bell once every month and ask them for a little barbecue sauce, and you'll get a bag full of barbecue, or not barbecue sauce, taco sauce, and you'll get a bag full of sauce. So you got free sauce, free napkins, and delicious meal for like $8, and almost all of that's just the beef. And that's going to last you 3 meals at least. That's 3 meals for me. Normal people, you could make that 4 or 5. But it's not nutritional enough, is it? Because I'm in my 30s, and while I do have some issues, and I'm not going to, jinx myself saying, oh, I'm perfect. I've had my blood tested and all this shit. I've been seen by doctors a shit ton because I have a different problem unrelated to my health. And it's all perfect, other than my cholesterol, which is a little high. I have better blood work than all these people. My organs are in perfect condition. They're working perfectly. I'm afraid they won't, because I'm paranoid, but they're all totally good. I don't know how, because I shouldn't. I mean, with what I eat, it's 90%, like, so much fast food, and then 90% of my meals are just beef with a way to get that beef into my mouth and make it a little more flavorful. And it's like, I don't understand these people. Like, how feminine can you be while still claiming to be, like, a man and, like, oh, I'm right-wing, I'm conservative, and, oh, fuck soy boys. And you are a soy boy. You're just a vegetable boy instead. But you're the same kind of retard, You're the same kind of fucking retarded gay dude who can't eat real food. And they're talking about, like, oh, I love roasted sprouts. Oh, I love roasting some sprouts on a Saturday. What kind of fucking retard? How gay can you get? That's your snack? Roasted Brussels sprouts? Are you fucking kidding me? How many dicks did you suck the day before to get prepared for that? How many black bulls have you let your wife fuck in front of you while you sat on the couch masturbating while you watched before you were ready to do that for your fucking snack and calling it delicious? Like, it's retarded. I can't stand these people, man. They've completely removed masculinity from our culture. Sorry, I'm going on a lot this episode, man. It irritates me, it annoys me. Oh, I need to work my ex. My ex is my pudgy. It just irritates me. Like, I don't get it. They act like they're being all health conscious and shit, but they're not really. They're just virtue signaling with what they eat. They're the same as, the transgender with his pink hair and red, I cut the tree. His pink hair and his fucking purple highlights, and his fucking wearing his dress to the job or to school, and giant earrings that are gay flags and shit. Like, they're doing the same thing, but about their onions and their fucking soy and their fucking vegetables. It's retarded. It's disgusting, and I don't want to deal with it. And it has no place on 4chan of all places. I see that shit on poll too. Like, what the fuck are you doing? And all these threads all the time are like, oh, how do people eat McDonald's? It makes me sick just to think about it. By not being a little. By being a normal human who can, like, oh, that's goyslop, that's goyslop. You know who made that word? The ones that you don't like and that you're calling people eating goyslop for that reason. It's the same people you are against. Goyslop, goyslop. No, you're the ones falling for the goy slop, not me. You're the ones running around talking, oh, I only eat GMO-free and organic. Those are buzzwords created by the elite, the rich, those who shall not be named, specifically to fool you into spending more money on dumb bullshit and also ending up less healthy. They make you weaker. You're a weak little man. That's why you have to go to the fucking gym every day so you can try and build some kind of muscle up because you don't have any to begin with. And you don't have any money because you're spending it all on stupid bullshit because you were tricked into thinking that's what's due by the same people you talk about tricking other people. You're the types who, if you got cancer, you would get chemotherapy. You know, the fucking idiots who don't actually think about what they're saying yes. You're the types who got the vaccine, is what it boils down to. You do what you're told. You do whatever they tell you is the right answer at the right website where you choose to listen to. What? That corn is not GMO free? How can you eat that goy slop? Ugh, your BMI is higher than it's supposed to be? Oh my god. Oh, well, yeah, it is, because I'm a man. I don't want a wife who's fucking more masculine than me. Maybe that's why. I don't want a country where I can't do anything when anybody comes to fucking screw with me or my life. Where I'm reliant on other people to take care of that for me. You know, last time I worked out was in fucking high school when I played football. High school. Graduated almost 2 decades ago. And I'm still stronger than these people. Still have more testosterone than these people. It's the other thing. They eat all these vegetables that are full of nothing but estrogen growing into them on purpose. And they wonder why men are not masculine anymore. Why there's, and they just blame this and blame that instead of blaming what they're doing and they're feeding to their families and they're eating. No, it's what everybody else is doing. And they're so gay, like, oh my god, guys, here's my tomatoes I grew in my backyard. Oh my god, aren't they great? Oh my god, I love them. You, like, it feels like, and this isn't just that board, it's like every board this happens on when food comes up, and it's like, it's like I'm on, like, some woman's forum, like singlemothers.com or something. That's probably a website. It's probably a porn website, actually. But, it's like, I'm not talking to people who should belong there. Like, I'm trying to talk to people who don't belong in those kinds of places, and then that's all there is these people who feel like they belong on some, like, pregnant woman website talking about, like, how to be healthy for their baby that's coming in a few months. You know, what's good for baby inside of me? What meal will make baby come out healthy in 6 months and 9 months? It doesn't feel like men who in one thread are talking about, like, serious political shit and like war and violence and like what's going on in Ukraine, which is not even real, but like, and then going on about, like, talking like they're moms at a PTA meeting. It's fucking pathetic. It irritates me enough to talk about it for this entire video almost. That's how much it bothers me. There's no men left in this fucking world. Just a bunch of retards. It's the same thing for people who want to get all fit and stuff. Like, oh, I'm gonna get fit. And it's like, there's always that too, like the self-improvement general. How much did you lift today? How much hours did you spend at the gym? Work out, that's how you win against the evil powers that are in control of everything. No, that's how, one, you pay them money to go to their gyms, and two, what? I forgot what I was doing. And two, can become less masculine. And like, how do you become less masculine? By getting in shape. Have you ever met, maybe you have, but most married couples I see, and most women I see, other than like e-girls and girls on like, you know, models and stuff. Obviously those are outliers because they're dumb. Instagram girls, again. I'm gonna have to censor a lot of this video, boy. Almost none of them are with these super fit guys. Nobody wants. You know who you see with guys who work out really like a lot. You know who you see with those. You know. Think about who you see going out with really fit guys, who have their muscles bulging out, where the shirts like are super tight on them and this and that. Homosexuals. The only people you see attracted to muscular men, who are like visibly like who, because I'm muscular, but I'm not visibly ripped, you know, because that's retarded. That's not actually, it's show muscle. It's not real muscle. If you've ever actually done any physical activity like football, you would understand the difference. People who do real things with their muscles don't look super strong, unless they have to be like thin as fuck for like if you're like a fucking running back or something. Well, running backs are pretty big. You have to be like a receiver. You're gonna be thin, but still be full of muscle. It's gonna be lean like an ugly cow. But the only people who like men that are like that are gays. Like actual gays, not like the way I use it usually. But like actual gays are the only ones who like that. Because it's very feminine to be muscular in a visible way. You can say that's cope too. It's not. Not the homo, you know, muscle man who is eating 16 onions with his fucking beef. I'm the guy that when you fake dying because you don't want to watch an anime with me, Andrew, that that's the type of guy I am, and I'm a fat fucking loser. So I'm not coping. I just think it's embarrassing that that's what men are now. A bunch of fucking pathetic. Not even including the actual homosexuals, because whatever, they're expected to be gay. Because they're literally gay. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is eat meat and don't eat vegetables like fruitcake. Vegetables are fine as an ingredient, but like that's going overboard. And even you don't really need them as an ingredient either. It's just a waste of money, waste of time. And all it does is provide you extra estrogen. I guess if you're a woman, it's fine. Like, I'm not reading Family Circle, and that's what it feels like when I'm on fucking CK these days. water all that? I'm gonna censor a lot of things in this video. Not because I said anything bad, but because, well, I mean, I did. It's not that I said things bad in terms of bad, but like, heck, I wasn't sitting here slinging around racial slurs or anything. But I still said stuff that I don't know if it can get me in trouble on here, like banned or whatever. I'm not going to censor what I was saying overall. I'm just going to censor some words out. Because I get carried away like I'm in VR chat talking to somebody or something. Because I'm still not, you know, I still... Talking to people is still a task for me. That I'm not accustomed to. And I don't like having a filter, I don't like censoring myself, but I also don't like getting banned from YouTube. Because I have fun doing this. It was gold before silver? Or is that the bronze? That's just the bronze. Anyway, sorry for going on and on and on. I don't really care. I'm pretending to be apologetic about it. Your choice to watch this video. I didn't make you. Get back here, Shaggy. There you go. Where's my Popo? Can't stop over the Popo. Oh. Apparently a recipe you need a stone for, but they made the small stones and there's no way to get more. They're kind of fucked up. I'll never be able to make that recipe. Because I cleared out the entire farm like a good boy, and now I'm paying for it. I hope you enjoy your GMO-free worms and roaches for your dinner. Since, you know, you're the same people who yell about that, but then pretty much are demanding it with your behaviors. Begging for it. You will eat the bugs and you will be happy. An axe stuff. I want the axe to level up. I don't have much to axe though. Stones and grass. If I want to chop anything, I'm gonna have to go to the woods. Very, very tiny woods. I like the looks of the screen. Oh, was there a scene? No. Yeah. Let's go to the hot spring. So it is like the system I was talking about, like the Fallout kind of thing, where you get skills from doing stuff. That's enough, probably. You know what I actually like? It's a little healthier than soda. Not very much, but that it's probably gonna leave because I like limited time. I bet that purple iced tea at Taco Bell that they had just come out with like this month. It was like dragon fruit and like 3 other things, but like purple. The drink is purple. That's all I know. It's actually good. I would drink more tea products if they tasted like that and were as like refreshing as that. None of them are. I was just trying to talk to you, man. You're kind of an ass. You probably eat a lot of onions on your dinner and brag about it on 4chan. I could buy some summer bags, vegetables to keep ready. Oh. For next season. Not next season, next year. I don't know. I don't know. 26th. I would like to get the... Oops, why did I click? The fucking watering can leveled up, but I need a water. I'm gonna focus on the axe for now. Why was I doing the... Why was I even caring about the axe? Because I thought I couldn't chop those up. That's what it was. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna dump the watering can in there. We're doing it. After we water tomorrow, we're gonna drop it in. We gotta go find the silver. Maybe not the water bowl. Maybe I won't go so far as to drop the water in there. But something is gonna get upgraded. Don't know what. I'm thinking the water, but I would like to continue getting money this season because we're doing good. But it could do even better next season if I had more water. I haven't upgraded the hoe yet. I don't really see the purpose of it because I'm already kind of good. Like my areas are already pretty tilled. Kind of good with what we've got. I'm gonna need to eventually, but not anytime soon. There we go. I just need 1 silver, guy. I'll take a power fruit also. There we go. Let's take the scroll home with us too. Wait, where'd the scroll? Oh, my. Scroll's gone. I hope this is fun, even when I have to rant for half the fucking video about dumb bullshit and mute a bunch of what I'm saying. Come find me, dog. I'm gonna look at what I need to, what I'm trying to upgrade. I want to upgrade the watering can the most. That's what I see the most useful upgrade would be. Sorry, doggy. You can stay outside. It's okay. It's just gonna be sunny anyway. Well, you have a little doghouse. You're fine. clouds and rain. Oh shit. Okay, thank goodness I checked that. Jeez. That wouldn't have been good. Okay, doggy's coming inside, but we'll get the dog after we put the horse in. Because putting the horse in is a whole pain in the ass, as you all have seen. How much wood do I have from chopping those trees? Oh, that's the puppy. How much? Ooh. Alright, let's get lined up. Boom, boom, boom. Dog, don't get in the way, please. Fuck. No! No! Oh my god. You're gonna stay out here, you fucker. Why is this in the game? I don't understand why this is a part of the game. Like, what is happening? What am I supposed to do? Just run out here until fucking midnight? This dumb fucking horse? This is gonna be something that irritates the hell out of me in this game. There's no way to build on the grass, so it's not like I can build a pin directly attached to his house. Fuck, I lost him. I'm supposed to do this with every animal? Like, why is this in the game? Turn, you fucking retard! Oh my god, I'm pushing him the wrong way. He's not going to be at the door. He's not aligned with it properly. Oh my god, stop. He's not perfectly aligned. Why is this in the game? There's no way I can mod this. It's a fucking PS1 game. What am I supposed to do? He's not aligned with the door again. He might be. You're staying in there forever now. Where are you, puppy? You're gonna be staying out in the rain if you don't come here. Fucking horse. The horses, these, and the cattle, once I get those, or any other animal that I put outside, is going to be the thing that gets me angry with this game. That horse has already done it every single time. That pin didn't help at all. He escaped from it. That was it. No, no, no. I can see him running for that door. I'm not putting up with that. If he gets out, he's staying out. Not my problem anymore. He can hate me and he can die or whatever, and they can never give me a horse. I don't care. I'm not putting up with that. Ah, vine-ripened tomatoes. Just like I make for my soy boy boyfriend. After I go to the gym for 3 hours a day. To eat with my sprouts, my roasted sprouts. Ah, delicious. The humble tomato. Oh, my ear itches. And they spend like $500 on knives. A single knife, I mean, not multiple. Again, they fall for every trick they yell about. And if you bring up the fact that as long as the knife cuts, it doesn't matter. Like, better than, like, horribly. As long as it cuts to some general... it's fine. It's a fucking knife. It cuts a thing. They just start freaking out and having a fucking fit over it. It's just retarded. I don't know. I expect men, for some reason, on a website, which is a stupid thing to expect. We're doing it. Hopefully the rain lasts. Oof. Three days, man. With no can to water with. It's a risk, but we're taking it. I'm not going to spend a penny on seeds ahead of time. Fuck it. I could. Probably closed on Sundays. Oh, we're going to find out next time. This is a weird episode. That's what happens when I'm stuck farming. I just start talking. And talking and talking. And talking don't stop. Talking don't stop. Talking don't stop. Anyway, you know what that means? It means to fuck off. Get out of here. Go eat your fucking soy boy bullshit. Go eat your fucking... your onions with your garlic. And your tomatillos. Tomatillos. And your whole wheat burger bun with veggie burger because, oh, you're healthy. Fuck off.